The history of the Crusades, a clash of cultures. Welcome back to TimeFrame, where we delve into the fascinating chapters of history. Today, we are exploring a pivotal moment that shaped the world as we know it, the Crusades. These series of religious wars, which spanned several centuries, not only altered the landscape of Europe and the Middle East, but also brought together diverse cultures in ways that still resonate today. The Crusades began in the late 11th century, fueled by a mix of religious fervor and political ambition. Christians in Europe sought to reclaim the Holy Land, particularly Jerusalem, from Muslim control. The call to arms was famously initiated by Pope Urban II, who urged knights and common folk alike to embark on this sacred mission. This was not just a military endeavor, it was a movement that promised salvation and glory to those who participated. As we dive deeper into the history of the Crusades, we must consider the cultural context of the time. Europe was emerging from the Dark Ages, and the idea of chivalry was becoming an integral part of knightly culture. The promise of adventure, wealth, and the chance to serve God lured many into the fray. On the other side, the Muslim world, which was at the height of its power and culture, was also shaped by its own religious convictions and a rich tapestry of traditions. The First Crusade, launched in 1999, saw thousands of Europeans travel across the Mediterranean. They faced numerous challenges, from treacherous terrain to fierce resistance from local populations. Yet, against the odds, they managed to capture Jerusalem in the year 1199. This victory, however, was not the end but the beginning of a long and tumultuous relationship between Christians and Muslims. In the following decades, several more crusades were launched, each with varying degrees of success. The Second Crusade, for instance, was largely seen as a failure, while the Third Crusade, led by famous figures like Richard the Lionheart, became legendary for its battles and political maneuverings. Throughout these campaigns, a complex interplay of cultures emerged. Trade routes were established, ideas were exchanged, and both sides experienced significant changes in their societies. One of the most profound impacts of the Crusades was the cultural exchange that took place. Europeans were introduced to advanced knowledge in fields such as medicine, mathematics, and philosophy, much of which had been preserved and expanded upon by Muslim scholars. This transfer of knowledge would later play a crucial role in the European Renaissance, reshaping the continent's intellectual landscape. However, the Crusades also left a legacy of conflict and mistrust. The violent encounters and the resulting animosities would echo through the centuries, influencing relationships between Christians and Muslims long after the last Crusader stronghold fell. The narrative of the Crusades is not merely a tale of battles, it is a story of humanity, where faith, culture, and power collided, leaving both scars and bridges. As we reflect on the Crusades, it is essential to understand their complexity. They were not merely a clash of swords, but a clash of cultures that shaped the course of history. The stories of the brave individuals who fought on both sides remind us of the shared humanity that exists even amidst conflict. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of the Crusades. If you enjoyed this exploration and want to learn more about significant historical events, please give us a like and subscribe to TimeFrame. Your support helps us continue to bring you engaging content. Until next time, keep seeking knowledge and understanding in the pages of history.